Welcome back to the most satisfying world records ever. We converted all 25 campaign tracks of Trackmania into full ice, put an over €2,000 prize pool on it and let the best ice players in the world figure out how to drive these insane tracks. Thank you very much to everyone who donated to the prize pool. Because of you, we will be able to watch some crazily clean world records. The Icy campaign will return end of July, and I once again ask you for your financial support. If you like these videos, donate to the prize pool and keep us going. 100% of your donation goes to the prize pool, and on top of that, I will put your name on a cool sponsor sign on every track. Apart from the prize pool, we had our first official sponsor this season, dfx, and they added a little surprise for the winner of Icy Spring. Here it is. A real, customly made and quite heavy trophy. Look at it. Gorgeous. Thank you very much dfx for this trophy and for sponsoring this season's campaign. If you are looking to get into decentralized finance, I can warmly recommend dfx. They have a great smartphone app to manage assets like crypto, stocks, ETFs, loans, options or futures in a completely decentralized way. Their wallet is non-custodial, which means you are in control of your own assets, which is really important in the crypto space. I have seen so many projects come and go over the years in the crypto space, and DeFi Chain is one of those projects that really stick out to me. And although basically all markets are down right now, DFI will be one of those assets I will hold for many years to come. So once again, thank you very much dfx. This trophy is just so cool. Check them out in the description below. And now let's see who has won this trophy. And here we are. Icy Spring 22 is on its way finally. We will always be watching the top 5 world records on each map. Keep an eye out for Mika, Elcon and Medicine, the winners of last season. We will also see a lot of new names as this is the most hunted season ever. We have some super close records and a lot of new people trying. Very cool to see as Medicine takes the world record on 01. World record is 40,000 points, second place 20,000, third place 10,000 and so on. Whoever gets the most points will win the trophy. Second map, I removed a wall here to prevent a few wall bangs. Yeah, that went great. Lots of you also told me it's a bad idea to remove walls, and they will return next season, don't worry. Still unfortunate that we have a lot of wall bangs this season and most people don't like them. Anyways, Mika with his first world record, Medicine second, Nitro, new name in the top 5 as I said, Vialkuren as well. Map 3 is one of my favorites, very easy map. Generally the maps are split into 5s, so right now we are in the white maps which are in general easier. This ending though, for a top time you need to get this butt grind right. Insane. Map 4, very technical map on the sausage ice. More fun than you might think. Give it a try. We'll see our first 360 on this map, which is very satisfying. Coming up right now. The thing with the icy tracks is they are almost a 1-to-1 conversion and were not meant to be full ice. But that also means that the players have to find their own line. There is no line that was intended, and that fact makes the tracks very puzzle-like. And to see the solution the players came up with is always the most fun part. The further we get into the tracks, the more wicked the solutions get, as the tracks will get more wicked. Last track of the 5s, we see another wallbang to climb the hill faster. If you don't like my free form of commentary, by the way, you can check the description. There is a version of this video without me talking if you just want to chill. Whatever you prefer. Map 05 done, Alcon takes a world record. Jumping into the second 5 tracks, the green tracks, it gets a little more wicked now. Lots of wall banks on 06, but they are actually quite interesting. That happens too. This one to straighten out onto the platform bit, otherwise you have to slow down a lot. Arlick the garlic in front, and this 360 to the left into an ice slide. Ah, that was nice. Let's see if Arlick can transport his car into the finish in first place. No, Alcon is overtaking, Mika is overtaking. Ah, loses it in the last bit. Unfortunate. Snake on 5th. Oh, map 7 is all about this tunnel bit. 2 people crash into the wall, 3 people make it through cleanly. Z-Stabby in the mix, who is, in my opinion, an ice god, but he rarely plays the icy campaign. Has a top 5 here though. Right now Alcon in the lead, followed by Mika and Tiger Shark, who will indeed take the top 3. Map 08, if you're still here, give this video a like, leave me a comment about why you like the icy campaign. I'm actually interested. What is the best thing about this? Why are you watching this? Would be interesting to know. And of course, if you're a super fan, consider donating to the prize pool for next season. The records live from that. Look at this weird jump. I was intending this to be very different. Not intending, expecting. But here we are. This ending, quite tough to do actually. This uphill you will miscalculate quite often. But of course, the world records do it fine. Hank is me on 5th, Mika on 1st. Map 9 is very special since it has a €200 bounty on it, and one player, Odgore, set out to grind this track to infinity. We have a world record tracker on my Discord and I've seen the fight. It was insane. So Odgore really set out to try to get this, but there's just one issue and it's called Mika in the lead right now. Look at the field. Odgore is close behind. Maybe he can still catch him. We're closing into the last corner though, and it looks like the €200 will go to Mika, or will it? Slow-mo, it is so close. Here's the finish, and it was actually Mika by 0.006 of a second. Mika taking this world record under half an hour before the deadline, and he felt really bad, so he decided to split the 200 between the two since they are basically equal. Nice move, 100 for each. Map 10 has an interesting trick coming up here. You bop your nose into the wall to get a 360 over this block. That's something we've never seen before. As Mika again is in the lead. Slow down for the slalom part. Perfect. Normal track already pretty weird. Especially threading your car in here. And then onto the red boosters. Mika driving on the wall. Okay. Gets it by 0.2 seconds in front of Andy Baguette. And what do my eyes see here? I can't believe it. Wow! Hello Mark from Twitch on a top 5 again. Very clutch this time on the last day. Made it, set out to get a top 5 and did exactly that. Check out Hello Mark on Twitch, one of my favorite streamers. But for now, let's watch the fight between Alcon and Mika in a league of their own on this track. Battling it out. Tracks are getting a little more wicked now. The ending, give it a try. It's even hard to just finish this track because the jump, the quarter pipe jump in the end coming up here is really hard to do. Both get it. Mika a little better, Elcon on second, Icarus third. Map 12, the grass map, very speedy track, converted over quite okay. Doll Cruise, a new name on top 1 right now. Let's see if someone wants to contest that. Uphill, you gotta carry a lot of speed, and Elcon just a little bit better at it. Icarus in the mix. Now the dive down, who does it best? Seems like Elcon into the loop. This uphill with the reactor quite hard to judge on ice, and here we see it, the fly into the finish. Elcon takes it, Mika second, Doll Cruise still in third. Map 13, I really like this track. This was quite fun to play, at least the first half of the track. Oh, 360 to slow down and get more booster, I assume. Then this track was actually impossible, so I had to place another booster here to make the jump up to the platform possible. Catching a nice slide. Watch the gears. Gears very important on ice, and yeah, since these tracks are not meant to be ice, the gears will be an issue if you don't know how they work. Now the second part, very wicked on this track, and Elcon loses it in the last turn to Mika, another world record to Mika. Hey, I'm Boat on third, Vitor Lol in the mix as well. Map 14 was full ice already, so we gave it a twist and just removed all of the reactor boosts. Converted the track into something completely new. And let's see who takes it. Oh! Medicine was in the lead, Mika with the better jump, and that's how fast it can go on ice. Gets quite a lot of speed out of that. And will not be contested anymore. Mika on first on the ice map. Nukem on fourth. Map 15 could have been a cool conversion, but in the end this track turned out to be just very, very awkward. Unfortunately, no 360 here, just some very precise sliding. Elcon ahead, and here we have a drift on the icing campaign, fully illegal. And it's again the two usual suspects. Usually you overjump this gap, not possible. So you gotta slow down to make this smooth. Oh, map 16, very long track. One player set out to dominate this track, and we'll see if it worked in the end. Vitor Lol really tried to get the world record here. So far, Medicine ahead, Elcon on the 5th place. We'll see a few interesting tricks on this map. First of all, a long uphill slide, and then there's a small snow bit here that you'll have to jump over. All of them do it quite well. Vitorlol now pushing into first. Some ice wiggles coming out. Ooh, Alcon's ice wiggles actually really overpowered. Closes the gap to Mika. Vitorlol in first. Oh no, Vitorlol is struggling. Mika is overtaking. Mika, known for his second half tracks. Sometimes slower in the start, but he always catches his back up. Now they are neck and neck as we're watching from third position. Vitorlol going to the right, Mika to the left. Who's it gonna be? Oh, I don't know. Vitorlol by 300s in front of Mika. Wow. Okay, it's getting wicked. Map 17 is one of my favorites just because it has so many tricks. Nitro in the mix, Vitorlol again in the mix, but 2 turns and Mika and Alcon are fighting it out in the league of their own. Backwards down the hill to slow down, turn back around onto the snow to grab the full booster. Insane track. Long ice slide to the left. Nice sponsor sign. Thanks again to all the donators, and also to Rövchan for helping me build. And here we go up the looping. Very tough to aim. There was a 270 here before, but now just a clean and precise line suffices. That's a word. Now onto this bit backwards. 270. Oh, love it. Alcon in the lead, and he loses it in the last uphill, just like in the first video I made about this track. Although these records are now 2 seconds faster. Mika, Alcon, Vitorlol, Nitro, Sandro are the top 5. Kimrich on 6, nice. This track almost full ice. Not a lot has changed, except for the ending and a few bits here and there, and also the start. So we have a little different speed now, which makes the whole track a little different. And you will see, I personally like the ending more with the newly added ice. It's kind of weird why it wasn't ice in the first place. Mika in the lead, Tiger Shark very close behind. This was road before, now it's an ice slide downhill, which works super nicely through the trees, and Mika takes it, but that is a very stacked top 5. Mika, Alcon, Tiger Shark, Medicine, Bento, Benfan. Oh, and here we are, map 19, completely insane ice full speed track. The start is so hard to get. Rest of the track is kind of cool, but also very tough. And this is a bounty map. Second bounty map, 200 euros for the world record. Alcon in the lead right now, and a name we haven't seen in a while, but has been here since the first season. Firefox 2M battling it out in the top 2 space right now. Mika overtakes both of them in the looping. How did he do that? Speed sliding? I don't know. Firefox close behind still. Actually overtaking in this slide. It looks to be a fight between Firefox and Mika. The rest is kinda far behind. Who will it be? Firefox has a good advantage. There's only 2 turns left. This wall ride and 1 turn to the right. And Firefox enters the slide with less speed. Mika overtakes, and will it be another bounty for Mika? The end is here, and yes, it is another 200 euros for Mika. Oh, that was kinda unfortunate for Firefox, losing it so close to the end. GG's to both. Whoever got the author time on this track, you are insane. Well done. Wow. Map 20. Crazy track. This uphill part Really tough to do. One of the hardest author times set by Röfhol. Has an especially interesting ending on this track. Also, this threading through the holes, very tough to do and keep speed. It is the two usual suspects followed by Vitorlol. Actually hunted a lot this season. Good times overall. We'll see if Vitorlol will be in the top 5 in the end. If you didn't know, the top 5 will earn some money. Some good slides through the dirt, through the sand. And here's the interesting bit, snow. We see some snow sliding coming out for the ending here. Who's doing it at the best? Mika actually. Mika again, Vitorlol close behind, second place ahead of Elcon, Sandro and Madison. Awesome. Last 5 tracks, the black tracks. Now we are getting a little too wicked for my taste. This track is one of the worst ever. Because of the water actually. We tried to freeze the water, but it didn't make the track better, so water's still there. Also, it's kind of the identity of this track. Mika and Elcon in the lead as ever so often. And there's a mechanic on this track that many of the pro players didn't even know about. I will tell you in a bit, as we will see Elcon pull it off. First of all, reactor. It's the wrong way around, so grab it this way and look at this. Elcon is waiting a bit, driving on the water very slowly. Why is he doing that? We will see right here, he's trying to avoid getting wet wheels for this jump. Because it turns out the wetter your wheels are, the less of a jump effect you will get on water, and you will not clear that jump otherwise. So yeah, I saw some pro players struggle on this. They didn't know. Now you know. Crazy. Very interesting. Elcon first, Mika second, Cyniac on third. Don't play this track. Oh, another interesting one. Map 22. Kind of cool track, but it's it all comes down to this jump, which is incredibly hard to get. You need a lot of speed, the perfect angle to clear it. Mika cleared it perfectly, Elcon as well. Level 12 Snorlax in the mix. If you clear this jump, you are basically guaranteed to have a good placement, because this track does not have a lot of finishers. Rest of the track is just some clean driving by Mika. Can anyone still beat him? I wouldn't put my money on it. Looking back in the looping, there's no one behind. Oh, another bit, a no engine part, which was impossible, so put a reset here. Let's see people do it. Crashing into the wall seems to be faster. Into the last slide, which was already ice. Mika takes it. The weird stunt map. 2 black tracks, both very wicked so far. What's the next one gonna be? Yes, another interesting stunt map. This track has a reroute. We will see in the middle. How is it that we drive 2 turns and Mika and Elcon are ahead? I don't know. Fun jump here. Reactor boost, remember that. We will come back soon. Grabbing this checkpoint, double respawn. And now going back. Mika already quite far ahead in the first part. But that's not enough for him. We will see him grab the reactor. There was a quarter pipe jump on the normal way that was just not possible anymore. So he grabs the reactor and drives this completely insane line upwards perfectly. And into the second part of the track. We're gonna watch the others land. Elcon diving in. Cyniac did the Mika strategy. The rest is flying up backwards. Sandro landing here. This was a fun checkpoint. Indeed. Jumping back to Mika again, same story as last track. Some clean driving for the second part of the track. Risky finish not possible, so normal finish to the left. And what a gap. Multiple seconds ahead of Elcon, who is again over a second ahead of Cyniac. And 5th place, Sandro. 5 seconds ahead, wow. 24 second to last track, this one more on the normal side if you consider the last 3. Elcon ahead, Mika overtaking Medicine in the mix. Cyniac as well, looks like Cyniac has hunted quite a bit too. Mika though quite a bit ahead. Another freewheel and ice. That is not a good combination, so we had to place another reset here as well. It's just not possible to clear this uphill, otherwise you can almost not steer on ice freewheel. So far I have the feeling that Mika has taken a lot of world records. Maybe Elcon can take at least this one. He's still close behind. Anything's still possible. This jump really tough. Watch out for the hole. And this is kind of what I mean. This track is undrivable in a traditional sense, but the pro player smoothing it out. Medicine coming in with a 360 around that corner. Beautiful. But this is the last jump, and I think Mika will take it down to the finish. Yes, he will. Elcon close behind. Medicine, Cyniac and Sandro for 24. Last track for this season. Thank you for watching. Please consider donating. If you made it this far, you're obviously a fan. Just put in $5 or something. Would be very nice to continue having a great prize pool for the players to keep them motivated. Ah, yes, this was nice. This was a nice season. I liked it a lot. Some very wicked tracks in the beginning. I thought they would be a little nicer, but the black tracks were not the best we had so far, but we don't control that. Water jump. Leave a follow. Share this with your friends. Elcon ahead. Can Elcon get the last world record? That would be a sensation. He has quite the lead to Mika. Going into the looping, we have quite a bit of track left though. Oh, not anymore. This part I really like on the normal track, and also on this one, the dive into the water and back onto the track. Last turn into the reactor, I can see the finish, and I think the last one actually goes to Elcon. GG's. Mika second. Oh, big gap to third and fifth. Third to fifth. Vitor Lol, Nightlight TM and Tiger Shark. GG. And there we have it. Icy Spring, all records. Now let's see who won the money. Top 10, Cyniac, Nitro, Willard, Icarus and Sandro, very respectable, but the first 100 euros go to Tiger Shark, 200 euros to Vitorlol, 300 to Medicine, claps in the chat, and as it is tradition, second place, 400 euros to Elcon, and a whopping 750 to Mika. But hey, that's not all. 200 from Bounty 19, so 950, 100 from Bounty 9, so 1050, his shared bounty, 100 goes to Oddgore. So the amazing trophy goes to the one and only Mika. I will send it to you as soon as possible. I hope you will send me a picture with it. Congratulations. And then there was also the raffle. Every medal you got was one ticket into the raffle, and the winner was... Here's the winner of the 200 euros. Icy Spring 2022. Imagine Elcon. Ooh, it is Rain TM. GG's to Rain TM. That is all. Thank you for watching. Check out the last season's records. Those are also really cool. Maybe give them a watch. Consider donating, liking, subscribing and all the good stuff. See you next time. Goodbye.